Welcome to the Silenced History channel. Be sure to subscribe and like so you don't miss out on more videos. This 9600 BCE temple complex discovered at Göbekli Tepe, Turkey represents humanity's oldest religious site, predating Stonehenge by 6,000 years. The massive stone pillars required coordinated labor from hunter-gatherers, completely reversing traditional narratives about civilization development and proving organized religion preceded agriculture. This 2,100-year-old Greek bronze mechanism discovered off Antikythera Island represents the world's first known analog computer, precisely tracking celestial movements with intricate gear systems. The astronomical device was 1,500 years ahead of its time, demonstrating incomprehensible ancient Greek technological sophistication that challenges everything we know about historical timelines. This controversial Roman gold coin, discovered in Transylvania in 1713, features Emperor Sponsianus, whose existence historians debated for centuries. Long dismissed as an elaborate forgery, 2022 research suggests these coins are authentic, potentially adding a previously unknown ruler to Roman imperial history. This mysterious bronze mask from Sangjingdui site in China dates back 3,000 years to a civilization that suddenly abandoned their city. The advanced settlement left behind jade treasures and massive bronze sculptures, yet archaeologists still cannot identify who these people were or why they vanished. This massive Incan fortress at Sacsayhuaman, Peru demonstrates impossible precision stonework where perfectly fitted blocks require no mortar binding after 500 years. The citadel's stones were cut so precisely that not even paper can fit between them, showcasing advanced engineering techniques that modern builders cannot replicate. This 5,300-year-old mummified corpse, discovered by German hikers in the Ötztal Alps in 1991, represents one of the oldest and best-preserved human remains ever found. Ötzi the Iceman from the Copper Age was found with sophisticated hunting equipment, revealing advanced prehistoric craftsmanship that predates known metallurgy. This Mesolithic burial site, discovered in southwestern Sweden, contains 11 skulls in a dried lake bed, with 2 pierced by wooden stakes. The Tomb of the Sunken Skulls suggests either secondary burial practices by nomadic hunter-gatherers or trophy collection from defeated enemies around 8,000 years ago. This 34,000-year-old burial site near Moscow revealed 2 disabled adolescent boys interred with extraordinary wealth, containing 10,000 mammoth ivory beads. Their graves held more treasures than nearby adult burials, suggesting ancient societies valued disabled children above healthy adults, challenging modern assumptions about prehistoric social structures. Olduvai Gorge in Tanzania revealed 2-million-year-old Homo habilis remains discovered by paleontologist Mary Leakey, providing crucial evidence that humans evolved in Africa. These tool-using ancestors predated Homo erectus by nearly 1 million years, fundamentally reshaping our understanding of human evolutionary development and geographic origins. This ancient library, discovered at Nineveh, Iraq, contains over 30,000 inscribed clay tablets collected by King Ashurbanipal from across Mesopotamia. The massive collection revolutionized understanding of multiple ancient civilizations, representing one of humanity's greatest archaeological discoveries and earliest comprehensive libraries that preserved knowledge across cultures. This archaeological site at Lake Mungo, Australia, contains the oldest human remains discovered on the continent and some of the oldest worldwide. Discoveries include 40,000-year-old ritual cremation and 20,000-year-old footprints representing humanity's earliest ceremonial practices, proving sophisticated spiritual beliefs existed far earlier than previously believed. These mysterious mustatils in Saudi Arabia predate Stonehenge by 3,500 years, spanning 77,000 square miles of desert with over 1,000 rectangular stone structures. Built between 8,500 to 4,800 years ago, possibly for cattle farming rituals during droughts when the region was lush and green rather than the current desert landscape. These ancient scrolls, discovered in Dead Sea caves between 1947 and 1956, preserve the oldest Hebrew Bible texts, predating the Masoretic text by over 1,000 years. The miraculous preservation reveals significant variations from later biblical versions, forcing scholars to reconsider the accuracy and evolution of religious texts. This 5,000-year-old megalithic monument at Newgrange, Ireland, predates both Stonehenge and Egyptian pyramids, featuring a circular chamber that illuminates only during winter solstice sunrise. Built between 3000 to 2500 BCE, the precisely engineered passage tomb demonstrates advanced astronomical knowledge that attracts such crowds that only 50 lottery winners annually witness the phenomenon. This 2,000-year-old bog body discovered in Denmark reveals perfectly preserved remains of a 30-year-old man from the 3rd century BCE who died from ritual sacrifice. The Graubal man's throat was slit ear to ear in what scientists believe was a common human sacrifice practice, with peat bog conditions creating extraordinary preservation. This multi-level underground city, accidentally discovered at Derinkuyu, Turkey in 1963, reveals the world's largest subterranean settlement extending 18 levels deep. The Hittite-built complex housed 20,000 people with sophisticated ventilation systems spanning hundreds of miles, demonstrating advanced urban planning capabilities that modern engineers struggle to understand. This vast underground museum, discovered in Xi'an, China in 1974, displays 8,000 unique clay soldiers guarding Emperor Qin Shi Huang's tomb around 210 BCE. Each terracotta warrior displays individual features, demonstrating unprecedented mass production combined with artistic personalization that revolutionized our understanding of ancient Chinese manufacturing capabilities. These 1,043 massive stone heads, carved on Easter Island around 1000 CE, represent one of humanity's most remote achievements by Polynesian settlers. The volcanic stone statues demonstrate advanced transportation techniques, moving 200-ton monuments without wheeled vehicles across Pacific Ocean distances that challenged ancient navigation skills. This massive underground city, discovered in Cappadocia, Turkey, reveals a subterranean complex capable of housing over 20,000 people, with complete infrastructure including water channels and chapels. The tunneled city extends 371 feet deep, providing refuge from surface dangers and demonstrating sophisticated ancient urban planning that modern architects study for inspiration. This prehistoric cave painting from Altamira, Spain, discovered in 1880, represents the first evidence of sophisticated artistic expression by ancient humans, 14,000 to 20,000 years ago. The vivid animal depictions and human handprints completely revolutionized understanding of prehistoric cognitive abilities, proving our ancestors possessed advanced intellectual capacity for creative expression. This mountaintop Incan city, discovered at Machu Picchu, Peru in 1911, was found while searching for the lost city of Vilcabamba. The abandoned citadel demonstrates impossible engineering with precision stonework that has survived centuries of weathering, forcing archaeologists to reconsider Incan technological capabilities and construction methods. This preserved Roman city at Pompeii, Italy, was frozen in time by Mount Vesuvius's eruption in 79 CE, creating perfect preservation conditions. Volcanic ash maintained frescoes, mosaics, and organic materials, while 2/3 remains unexcavated, meaning countless discoveries await future archaeologists to revolutionize our understanding of Roman daily life. This 5,000-year-old Neolithic village, discovered on Orkney Islands, Scotland, remained buried until 1850, older than Stonehenge and the Great Pyramid. The perfectly preserved settlement represents one of Europe's most important prehistoric sites, demonstrating sophisticated Stone Age communities that challenged assumptions about primitive ancient lifestyles. This Bronze Age clay tablet, discovered at Knossos, Crete, represents Europe's oldest comprehensible written language, finally deciphered in 1952. The Linear B script revealed advanced administrative systems around 1450 BCE, challenging assumptions about ancient organizational capabilities and proving complex bureaucracies existed millennia before Roman administration. This Bronze Age city discovered at Akrotiri, Santorini was buried 1,500 years before Pompeii, around 1450 BCE by volcanic eruption. The preserved buildings contain sophisticated drainage systems demonstrating previously unknown Minoan engineering capabilities that influenced later Greek and Roman urban planning techniques. This rose-colored cliff city carved at Petra, Jordan reveals Nabatean engineering mastery around 300 BCE with facades demonstrating advanced architectural techniques. The structures include hydraulic systems and earthquake-resistant construction methods that modern engineers study to understand ancient building resilience and water management systems. This 3,800 to 3,700 BCE Neolithic salt factory, discovered at Street House, North Yorkshire, reveals Britain's earliest known industrial operation, featuring evaporation hearths and brine storage pits. The sophisticated site demonstrates advanced economic organization and challenges assumptions about primitive Neolithic societies, proving complex trade networks existed millennia before Roman conquest. This ancient bakery discovered at Pompeii, Italy, reveals the brutal reality of Roman slavery, where enslaved workers and donkeys ground grain under prison-like conditions. The cramped space features barred windows and 4 indentations for coordinating movements, exposing the harshest aspects of ancient forced labor systems that powered the empire. William Buckland discovered the first recorded dinosaur fossil in 1824 near Oxford, naming it Megalosaurus, or Great Lizard, before the term dinosaur existed. This eccentric geologist who tried eating every animal species announced his find to a surprised geological society, revolutionizing our understanding of prehistoric life and launching paleontology. This Pompeii banquet hall frieze depicts the secretive Dionysian mysteries, revealing rare insights into forbidden cult rituals practiced in ancient Greece and Rome. The 3-wall artwork shows followers using dance, music, and intoxication to achieve religious ecstasy before Mount Vesuvius buried the city and its secrets forever. This 5th-century Swedish site revealed 26 skeletons with clear execution marks from swords, axes, and clubs, with bodies left unburied inside collapsed houses. Archaeologists found a half-eaten fish, suggesting a surprise attack, yet no evidence identifies the attackers or their motives for this mass execution that destroyed an entire community. This ornate Anglo-Saxon helmet was discovered at Sutton Hoo burial site in England during the 1930s, dating back to the 6th or 7th century. This ceremonial piece belonged to a powerful king and contained intricate metalwork that revolutionized our understanding of early medieval craftsmanship and royal burial practices in ancient Britain. These 2,300-year-old mummified crocodiles were discovered in southern Egypt's Kubat al-Hawa burial site in 2019, with 10 remarkably preserved specimens ranging from 6 to 11 feet long. Dating to the pre-Ptolemaic era, they reveal ancient Egyptian reverence for these sacred reptiles in religious practices that connected earthly and divine realms. This 25-foot submerged stone bridge discovered in Genovesa Cave, Mallorca, Spain by USF researchers provides compelling evidence of human settlement much earlier than previously believed. The underwater structure challenges Mediterranean colonization timelines and reveals that humans reached this Spanish island significantly before established archaeological assumptions suggested. This 3,500-year-old mummy discovered in Egypt was found alongside over 1,000 statues, masks, and artwork after archaeologists removed 300 meters of rubble. The 5-month excavation revealed perfectly preserved burial artifacts that demonstrate advanced Egyptian mummification techniques and elaborate funerary practices from the New Kingdom period. This ancient temple complex discovered on Malta represents one of Earth's oldest religious sites, demonstrating sophisticated astronomical knowledge from prehistoric builders with precisely engineered stone openings. Hagar Kim features chambers that illuminate during the summer solstice, revealing advanced understanding of celestial movements and sacred architecture that influenced later civilizations. This massive Olmec stone head discovered in Mexico represents rulers from 3,000 years ago, carved from 50-ton boulders standing over 11 feet tall. The colossal heads feature distinctive flat noses, fleshy cheeks, and individualized headdresses, demonstrating advanced stoneworking techniques and sophisticated political organization of Mesoamerica's earliest known civilization. This limestone inscription, discovered at Caesarea Maritima, Israel, provides the only widely accepted archaeological evidence for Pontius Pilate's existence from 26 to 37 CE. The Pilate stone was found reused in a theater staircase and confirms the Roman prefect who tried Jesus Christ governed from this administrative capital rather than Jerusalem. This controversial ceramic jar discovered near Baghdad, Iraq, was initially claimed to be a 2,000-year-old electrical battery capable of generating current for metal plating. Modern archaeologists have widely discredited this theory, determining the vessel was actually designed for storing scrolls rather than producing electricity, debunking early claims of ancient advanced technology. This 1,000-year-old woven pouch discovered in Bolivia contains the earliest physical evidence of ayahuasca preparation with preserved plant materials, demonstrating advanced botanical knowledge. The sophisticated pharmacological understanding among pre-Columbian healers reveals complex spiritual practices that influenced indigenous cultures across South America for millennia. This massive stone facade, discovered in Guatemala in 2013, revealed previously unknown Mayan gods carved in intricate detail with original paint traces. The relief carvings provide unprecedented insights into pre-Columbian governmental structures, forcing archaeologists to reconsider Mayan political organization and religious hierarchies that dominated Central American civilizations. This 1st century CE collection of 150 surgical instruments discovered in Rimini, Italy, reveals advanced Roman medical practices with specialized tools demonstrating precision rivaling modern techniques. The surgical equipment wouldn't be rediscovered until the Renaissance, proving Roman medicine was far more sophisticated than medieval practices that followed the empire's collapse. This Neolithic stone circle, constructed at Stonehenge, England, between 3,100 to 1,600 BCE, required 20 to 30 million hours of labor transporting 40-ton stones across 200 miles. The precise astronomical alignments demonstrate advanced mathematical knowledge that coordinated massive construction projects using only primitive tools and human labor across multiple generations. This 4,000-year-old Sumerian classroom, discovered in Iraq, reveals humanity's first school system, where students learned cuneiform writing on clay tablets. The organized rows prove formal education existed millennia before other civilizations developed structured learning environments, establishing the foundation for all subsequent educational institutions worldwide. This intricate Roman mosaic, discovered in Turkey, survived a devastating earthquake by bending with seismic waves without breaking, using flexible construction techniques. The engineering mastery demonstrates building methods that modern architects struggle to replicate using ancient materials, proving Roman construction knowledge exceeded many contemporary capabilities. This Assyrian cuneiform tablet from ancient Mesopotamia reveals the dark practice of substitute kingship, where commoners absorbed evil omens targeting real kings. Temporary rulers lived in luxury before execution, exposing systematic human sacrifice disguised as religious protection that influenced political systems across ancient Near Eastern civilizations. This charred earth layer, discovered beneath modern London, shows Queen Boudicca's brutal revenge against Rome in 60 CE, creating the Boudiccan destruction horizon. The physical evidence provides proof of fires so intense they left permanent geological scars, demonstrating the devastating effectiveness of Celtic resistance against Roman occupation. This 2,000-year-old Parthian necklace, discovered in Iran, remains in perfect condition despite its extreme age, with pristine gold chains and delicate pearls. The preservation suggests advanced techniques that modern science cannot fully explain or reproduce, indicating lost knowledge about materials science and conservation methods. This ancient Egyptian temple wall relief from Kamambo reveals Egypt's sophisticated 365-day solar calendar that preceded modern timekeeping by millennia. The carved system included precise astronomical calculations more accurate than the Julian calendar, proving Egyptian mathematical knowledge surpassed later Roman and medieval systems. This Japanese woodblock book from the Kamakura period predates Gutenberg's printing press by over 200 years, challenging Western claims of inventing movable type. The sophisticated printing technology demonstrates advanced manufacturing techniques Europe wouldn't develop until centuries later, forcing revision of technological development timelines. This 2,500-year-old carved relief from Persepolis, Iran, survived millennia, showing impossible precision without modern tools, with complex throne designs and sophisticated pigment preservation. The engineering knowledge and preservation methods remain lost to time, demonstrating Persian technological capabilities that exceeded contemporary civilizations. This 2022 burial site discovered at Pacopampa, Peru, contains materials from thousands of miles away, across dangerous terrain, proving sophisticated long-distance commerce. The exotic offerings suggest ritual practices that predate known Andean civilizations, indicating complex trade networks and cultural exchange systems existed earlier than previously believed. This 7th century BCE Assyrian palace relief from Iraq documents King Ashurbanipal's brutal conquest campaigns with detailed military carvings showing advanced chariot technology. The relief served as psychological warfare, displaying Assyrian power to visiting dignitaries and establishing artistic propaganda techniques that influenced imperial communication methods. This 1844 excavation photograph from ancient Assyria captures the discovery of massive 30-ton Lamassu statues carved from single stone blocks. The transportation techniques across vast distances remain unexplained, challenging assumptions about ancient technological limitations and proving sophisticated engineering capabilities that modern methods struggle to replicate. This 1550 BCE Egyptian papyrus contains geometric calculations demonstrating mathematical sophistication millennia before Greek scholars with complex problems rivaling modern principles. The advanced mathematics challenges the timeline of mathematical development in human civilization, proving Egyptian knowledge exceeded later Greek achievements in geometry and algebra. This 3500 BCE Sumerian relief from Mesopotamia depicts the revolutionary wheeled chariot, marking humanity's first mechanical transportation breakthrough requiring precise engineering. The sophisticated axle system dominated warfare and ceremony for millennia, establishing the foundation for all subsequent wheeled vehicle development and transportation technology. This ancient Sumerian relief from Mesopotamia shows King Etana of Kish, the world's first confirmed monarch, around 2600 BCE, illustrating the transition. The scene depicts the revolutionary shift from priest-led governance to divine kingship that spread globally, establishing the political framework that dominated human civilization for millennia. This 7th century BCE clay tablet from King Ashurbanipal's library in Assyria represents humanity's first systematic effort to preserve languages across cultures. The dictionary recorded 15 different languages, establishing diplomatic communication networks spanning continents and creating the foundation for international relations and cultural exchange. This foundation peg from ancient Uruk, Iraq, commemorates the world's first true city, housing 100,000 inhabitants by 3000 BCE. The cuneiform inscription documents revolutionary urban planning that pioneered municipal governance and specialized labor divisions, establishing the organizational framework for all subsequent urban civilizations. This ancient Sumerian stone plaque from Mesopotamia depicts rulers claiming authority directly from heaven around 2700 BCE, establishing divine kingship concepts. The political-religious alliance became the foundation for all subsequent empires, with mandate systems dominating human governance and legitimizing political power through religious authority. This tiny Mesopotamian cylinder seal from the Persian period demonstrates advanced micro-carving on surfaces barely an inch tall, requiring precision craftsmanship. Used as personal signatures from 3200 BCE onwards, These seals established individual identity systems that modern jewelers struggle to replicate, proving ancient artisans possessed extraordinary technical skills. This Isin Larsa period cylinder seal from ancient Mesopotamia reveals property transfer practices through deliberate design alteration around 1900 to 1800 BCE. The recycling system created complex legal frameworks predating modern ownership documentation by millennia, establishing the foundation for property law and commercial transactions. This Old Babylonian cylinder seal from Mesopotamia depicts King Hammurabi receiving divine blessing from sun god Shamash around 1800 to 1600 BCE. The political religious alliance created the world's first comprehensive legal code, dominating civilization for millennia, establishing justice systems that influenced all subsequent legal frameworks. This tomb relief of King Thutmose II, discovered in Egypt, represents the most significant royal discovery since Tutankhamun from the 18th dynasty. The painted chambers fill crucial gaps in understanding Egypt's imperial expansion period around 1493 to 1479 BCE, revealing political strategies that established Egyptian dominance across the ancient world. This 1st to 2nd century CE Roman altar, discovered on the Palatine Hill in Rome, reveals the mysterious practice of worshipping unknown deities. The inscription shows Praetor Gaius Sextius Calvinus restored this altar, whether sacred to god or goddess, demonstrating Roman religious uncertainty and diplomatic hedging when encountering unfamiliar divine powers. Every image you've seen today carries secrets that textbooks overlooked and history forgot to mention. If you're fascinated by the untold stories behind familiar faces and forgotten moments, hit subscribe and join us every week as we reveal the hidden narratives captured in history's most powerful photographs. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to like this video.